Chicago Bears, a.k.a. the Cardiac Kids, do it again. They pull off the victory in Minnesota after being down 17-16 late in the game. They get the game-winning field goal to win 19-17. Another come-from-behind victory for the Chicago Bears. Caleb Williams' fifth go-ahead drive this season so far for the Bears. What a great win it is to have a division win this season. It feels damn good, and it wasn't pretty the whole time, but it is what it is. A win is a win, and this is the Claws Up, Bear Down recap, where we lock into all things Chicago Bears football. If you think the Bears are going to beat the Steelers at home, hit that like button for me, and thank you for watching. My name is Claus. What a game it was. Felt like the Bears really dominated that game in the beginning. The first three quarters, it felt like the Bears were just kind of figuring things out. It wasn't the cleanest game for Caleb Williams by any means. He didn't have 200 yards. He was 50%, 16 of 32 in the game, 193 yards passing. It's not what we want to see. But what we want to see the most is W's, and that's the most important thing that could happen to a football team. And the Bears know how to win the game. That's what we want out of a football team. We want to see a team that's competitive. And honestly, this is just fun. It's just been fun as a Bears fan. You expected to see some growth out of the team. They had to be better than they were last year. And they are. They have 7 victories already, 7-3. And we actually get to nitpick some wins. We got to think about what they could do better. And I'm not the only one looking at this game going, man, the Bears aren't playing the best football they can play. There's a lot of growth to happen still. They're going to be all the way up. Up, 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 up. And the Iceman cometh again. What a sick nickname. The Iceman, a game-winning drive. 5 of them this season. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 game-winning drives so far this season. I would like to see them have victories where they don't have to continue to have late-game heroics. In the end, it'd be nice to get a nice 30-22 win at some point. Or even this one looked like it was 16-3 late. It felt like it was going to be that way. But it had shades of the last game. 16-17 at one point. J.J. McCarthy got that ball back. They marched right down the field. They had a 4th and 4, 4th and 3 type situation at some point late in the fourth quarter there. Weren't able to get the turnover. Special teams was horrendous again today. The coverage unit gave up some big plays late. They missed a field goal. Got to figure out what's going on with Richard Hightower in this special teams unit because they're not doing their part. They were able to figure it out in the end. Duvernay had a great, nice little run, put the Bears almost in scoring position, and then Cairo Santos made up for that missed kick. But he still missed a kick today, a 45-yarder, not a 60-yarder, not a 70-yarder, not a 51-yarder, a 45-yarder. He's supposed to be the guy that is under 53, should be money. That's what we've been told about Cairo Santos, is that he is money under 53 yards, but today he was not money under 53 yards. But again, when it mattered the most, they were able to win the game. They were able to win the game. I think drops continue to haunt this team. A lot of key drops. DJ Moore with the key drop today. Hit Rome Odunze's hand in the end zone again today. Luther Bird III had a little fumble-rooski, almost a fumble. These guys need to catch that ball. There's no reason that wide receivers in the NFL are getting so many drops like they are. They're not helping Caleb Williams. You know, and there were some overthrows today. The deep ball, I don't know. What do you say about the deep ball? It's not that good for Caleb Williams. It's not, but he finds ways to win games. He could have probably had another 75 yards they left on the field. Colston Loveland had a big moment today. It's a huge third down conversion. You'd like to see it from him. Colston Loveland continues to press week in and week out. Now his yardage wasn't all that insane, 3 for 40, but big time plays when it was needed. Rome Odunze, 2 for 41, couple of drops. He had 6 targets, he was 2 for 41. Come on, Rome. Come on, Rome. True wide receiver 1 on this team. The rushing attack was there again. 140 yards rushing today for the Chicago Bears. DeAndre Swift had 90 yards, the 4.3 average. Caleb Williams, 26 yards. Kyle Monangai with a touchdown and 23 yards rushing, but only 1.9 average for Kyle Monangai today. I thought there were a lot of blitzes going on. Ryan Flores was in his damn bag today. A lot of chaos, causing chaos everywhere. Dudes doing stunts, blitzers everywhere, off the edge, whatever. Caleb had some magic at times, also got sacked twice today. He's been able to get out of those sacks quite a bit, but today it seemed like they were able to get him. There was one nice little whoop hit the spin move, hit the B button, got out of there quick, but holding the ball way too long today for Caleb Williams. I thought that Ben Johnson didn't have his best game. His play calling at times was whack. The weird Russian play with Tyson Bagent, it was a weird call. Giving it to Travis Homer on 3rd and 5 was a weird call, even though there was clearly a face mask, a fish hook. I don't know what these referees are seeing every week. Bears are getting hit, helmet to helmet, head down, no calls, left and right every single week. The fish hook, face mask right in front of the referee. Throw the flag. Throw the damn flag. There was a large part of this game where the Minnesota Vikings were running without any penalties, right? They had to have some penalties. JJ McCarthy, boy, he only had like 75 yards through that fourth quarter. He ends up with 150, a 4.7 average, and 2 interceptions, 1 touchdown. It wasn't that great out of JJ McCarthy, the Chicagoland kid. Just didn't look that good. That last drive, though, he looked pretty good. He looked pretty good, and that's what like the first game was like. You know, it felt like that in the end. They were able to find a way. The Vikings were, but this time, a little role reversal. The Bears find a way to win the gritty ones. And it's nice to look at the game and go, man, they left a lot of meat on that bone. There's a lot to get better on, but they have to find ways to start getting better and start cleaning this up now. This has been going on week after week with penalties, bad drops, bad special teams. It's going to bite them in the ass at some point. I don't want to know when it is. I'd rather them just keep finding ways to win, but the next game is the Steelers with Aaron Rodgers. It's a big game for the Bears. The next one's the most important game. This one's done. Number 1 in the NFC North, 7-3 overall for the Chicago Bears. But Aaron Rodgers is coming to town. The bad man's coming back. And you just got to put him into retirement with a 0 in his win-loss column against the Bears his final season. You have to beat Aaron Rodgers. Period. The reign has to end. It doesn't really matter what team he's playing for. He's wearing black and gold now. You go out there and you beat his ass. Send him home mad. I don't want to see any discount double checks. I think the stadium's going to be absolutely rocking. My entire Moss side of the family is from Pittsburgh. They are Steelers fans. We have a bunch of family coming in to tailgate, go to the game. Bears need a W. Period. End of discussion. Hopefully it's a little cleaner, a little bit more fun. Not as cardiac kitty as this one. Like to see them just go ahead and find a way to continue to win games. Can we get another Dallas Cowboys game with a little bit of cushion? Like where we just have some fun and not be stressed out the whole time. You find a way to win the games, man. And I'm not going to complain about them. And I'm not going to make excuses about them. And I'm not going to apologize. Your Chicago Bears are 7-3. They are first in the NFC North. And hopefully the Alliance take care of itself. And the Philadelphia Eagles handle business tonight against the Detroit Lions so that the Bears are in sole ownership of the NFC North. But is this the time when Caleb Williams takes over the NFC North and doesn't give it back? Is this finally it? This is the opportunity to do that this season. This stretch of games is huge. But you take them one at a time. You go ahead, you get the rematch back from the Vikings. You go on to 7-3. Now you get ahead and you work on the next one. You worry about the Steelers moving forward. Let's just keep winning, though, regardless. I can handle it all season. It would be nice to not have to, but I'll gladly just keep taking wins. Stack. But we need the special teams to lock in. Richard Hightower, you got to figure this game out so that next week we feel good about where the Bears are in the end. But the Chicago Bears are 7-3. The football team is looking like they can find ways to win. And if they're down by a touchdown and they have a chance, they're going to find a way to win. The whole stadium knew at 50 seconds left, you left too much damn time on the clock for the Chicago Bears. You got to put them away. They don't go away easy. They'll take a punch. They'll take a jab, but then they'll throw a right hook. Bang! Find a way to win. If you're not subscribed to Claws Up, Bear Down, smash the subscribe button for me. Go ahead and comment below what your favorite moment of the Chicago Bears victory was against the Vikings. Was it the Loveland third down? Was it the Monangai touchdown? Was it the final kick that went over the crossbar so the Chicago Bears win and are now 7-3 on the season? Bears win 19-17. Great victory for Chicago. Great victory over Minnesota on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Thanks for watching. I am Claws. Subscribe for more and go ahead and watch another video here. Claws up, bear down.